Hi everybody. Sorry it's a few minutes past 8. I've been having trouble getting on here and connecting. I had to restart my phone and now I'm here. So this is the second day of my my series that I'm doing all week long for vacation look ideas. Okay, so yesterday was our beach poolside look. Today I'm going to try something completely out of my normal comfort zone, and that is a look for glamping. Have any of you ever been glamping? I have a girlfriend who is the top #1 glamper, okay? Has a beautiful camper, and it's just like being home, I swear. She's got everything. So I went online and found my glamour camping list, okay, so that I could have my checklist, and I'm all ready for my glamping trip, okay? So I've got my tent or my camper, I've got my bedding, I've got my storage totes, I've got my extension cords. That doesn't really sound like camping, but paper towels and toilet paper, gotta have that. Candles and flashlights. I added a few things on here. Actually, this was a good one too. Separate flip-flops for showering. Absolutely. I thought this was funny on here. A manicure kit and touch-up polish. Don't forget your touch-up polish when you're packing for your camping trip. Okay, that's hilarious. Wet wipes galore, it says on here. Plastic tablecloth, and I love this one. Paper weights for the cloth and plates. I don't know about you, but I've only been camping a few times, and if it's windy as heck, you better make sure you have those weights with you, because what a pain in the butt, everything's flying everywhere. A rug for your tent. This is hysterical. My friend that is a glamper, she has her little area rug right outside of the door of the camper, so you feel like you're in the living room with your cover and everything. It's so funny. A good book. Your wireless speakers. I upgraded this because it says radio and batteries, but now we're all about wireless and charge it up, right? Your string lights or your string lanterns. And I think it'd be important to bring maybe like Uno cards or playing cards, skewers for marshmallows, because you cannot go camping without s'mores. I refuse. I will not go camping with you if we're not going to do s'mores, okay? Jiffy Pop. Who doesn't want to take that thing and put it over the open fire and watch it explode? Absolutely. This girl messages me every night at 8 o'clock. It's too funny. Shelled peanuts. You've got to have your snacks, right? Plenty of water. So we're ready to go. Now, you've had a full day of activities, whether you've been fishing or hanging out, and it's time to invite some of the nearby campers over, and you're going to have a big fire and you're going to do s'mores. Well, you don't want to look like you've been laying around all day or you've been fishing and whatever. You got to glam it up a little bit, right? Because after all, you are a glamper. So I'm going to start with my BB Flawless, which is like a tinted moisturizer. Okay. And you just put this on to kind of even out your complexion. This one here that I use is called Honey. There's, I think there's 3 different colors. There's one that's a little lighter than this, and then obviously one that's a little darker. This one's right in the middle. But ultra lightweight, and it's just going to give you, you know, your skin might be a little dried out. You've been outside all day. You've been active, and hopefully it's warm if you're camping, because we are talking about summer vacations right now. Okay, so there is my BB cream. Because my nose is a little redder than the rest of my face, I'm gonna put a little extra on my nose. Okay, so there's your, basically your foundation, your moisturizer, gonna make your skin feel good, BB cream. All right, now let's go with a little, we're gonna glam up our eyes a little bit. just because we're going to be sitting by the fire and we want to look nice. So let's go with some primer on our eyes, just so we'll make that makeup last a little bit longer. Okay. And this primer is a lot like our face primer, but it's tinted and it's a little bit tackier than the face primer. So it's going to help that eye makeup stay in place, make it last, give it some staying power. I'm trying to hold my mirror and my primer at once. And this is a little teeny tiny tube, but I mean, I could probably do that much on both eyes. I got a little more than I needed here, but you're just gonna put a little primer on there. And what I'm trying to do with this series is I want to use different products every day. So I'm trying to change it up every day and show you different products each time. There's a little squirrel running up to my front door. Hey, buddy. So, okay, so we got our BB cream, we got our primer. I am going to go with, let's go with, this one is Precarious. It's a real pretty blue. I was thinking about it today, and I don't know about you guys, but whenever I think of camping, I usually think of like July 4th or Memorial Day or maybe even Labor Day, but it usually has something to do with like a patriotic holiday. At least that's what comes to mind for me. So I'm thinking red, white, and blue. So that's kind of this color scheme I'm going to go with, okay? Sitting by a campfire, you know, singing songs, playing cards, making s'mores. It just feels very American, you know, God bless the USA to me. So that is why I decided to go with this red, white, and blue theme. So all I've done is real tight to my lashes. And I'm going to also tight line, which is where you go up under here. Okay, just to give that underneath. Can you see the difference? I've never even tried this until I started wearing Younique, and it does make a difference. It tickles like heck, though. Woo! But there, can you see where I've just lined under my lashes on your lid? Okay, so hey Vicky, how are you? How is it going? Okay, and I'm just going to put a couple little dots down here because remember, we don't want to close up our eye. Just give it a little bit of that blue color. Okay, so now we're just going to play. I'm saying red, white, and blue. Let's be patriotic. Red is your color? Okay. Well, I don't have any red shadow, but I have something that I think is pretty close. It's this one right here. It's kind of a mauve-y color. And I am going to go with, let's see, where all my shadows are that I brought. I remember taking them out. Where did I put them? There we go. Okay, I'm going to go, actually, maybe we'll go with this one instead. See that one? That's got a little bit more of a brownish to it. I think this one's a little too purpley. So we'll go with that splurge. And we'll go with this splurge. This is my favorite, the Victorious, the light. Okay, so we are just going to go with our cream shadow brush right here. And I am going to apply this all along up here. And remember, you just want to dab it. Okay. And I'm going to put this in the corner, kind of open this up a little. All right. So that's the Victorious. And the nice thing about this, you'll be sitting out by the fire. You're going to, the firelight is going to catch your eyes, and people are just going to go, wow, shoot, she's camping, and look how amazing she looks, right? Okay. So we just put a little bit in the corner there, how that opens up your eye. All right, and we are going to blend all this in, so don't, I mean, that's pretty, woo, that's pretty white there, isn't it? Okay, so that's the Victorious. And then, let's see, red, white, blue. So let's go with, should we go with blue in the middle and the red on the end? All right, let's try some blue. And I've got in our pressed powder right here, we're gonna try this color. This is Fancy, okay? And let's go with, don't need a cream brush with this one. So let's go with a, I thought I brought another brush down here. Okay, I've got this little one here. And we're just kind of, wow. You can see that one. That is beautiful though. Isn't that color pretty? Okay, and I'm done. No, just kidding. Okay, and now we're gonna go with our Mysterious, because that's about the closest I have to a red. You don't really want to go too red, because what if you're real tired and your eyes are a little bloodshot? You put that red eyeshadow on, it's just gonna make you look really, really tired and bring out that red in your eyes. So you don't want to go with a super duper red. All right, this one actually, that's got a little red to it, doesn't it? Okay. And I'm gonna bring that down around just to kind of tie that in there, okay? So we're just gonna get that in the corner. And this is just totally having fun with makeup. You can always change, you know, you could put the blue on the outside, the red in the middle. You want to keep the white in the middle, the white in the inside corner, because that's going to open your eyes up. Don't put a dark color in there, okay? And okay, so that's where we're at. Looks like I got a little more red on that side. Get a little darker over here. And really the secret to the key to a good eye look, really with any colors or any technique, is the blending, okay? You don't ever want to look at someone and be able to see, look, if I were to just stop right now, okay? Obviously you can see exactly where I applied it, boom, 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 and walked away. You don't ever want to do that. You want it to look like it's all kind of blended together. Imagine it like a painting, like an artist doing a painting. And if you could just see their strokes on, you know, you want it to kind of all blend together, just to make it more of a cohesive image. So obviously you want all this to be cohesive. You want it to flatter your whole eye. You don't want people to go, oh, look at that blue stripe on her eyelid. I don't want people to see that. I want them to see my eyes and see everything all at once. Does that make sense? Okay, so now of course my favorite little Dollar Tree brushes that I love to blend with, and we're gonna start down here and kind of blend up, okay? So I'm gonna blend that white in just real lightly. And you can always go back and add more. But see how that's blending? It's kind of making the Mysterious blend into the blue. You see the difference? And I hardly did any blending. To see the difference there between that eye and that eye? I mean, that's a huge difference. Now it looks more like a reddish, bluish white, gradual instead of stripes, okay? And these splurge shadows, well, and this is, the blue is the pressed shadow, but the splurge shadows blend so easily. They they make it easy to blend. Because I know some shadows are not easy to blend. You brush and brush and brush, and you're just wiping it off, basically. So I've never been a good blender, but now that I've started using these splurge shadows, it really makes it easy. Okay. I don't like that distinct line of blue there, so I'm going to try to blend that on my lid a little bit. Is that better? I felt like I was rubbing the blue away, but you can still see the blue. Yeah. Okay. Just blend it up a little. All right. So there is my red, white, and blue shadow. So we're ready for the campfire. I'm gonna put a little bronzer on because we didn't use any bronzer. Even though we went to the beach yesterday, we didn't use any bronzer. What is up with that? I'm gonna contour a little bit with it, okay? Just give me that healthy glow up underneath. Okay. On my hairline. So see, I look a little more contoured with my bronzer. And also, I'm going to use because we're going to be by that fireside, right? So let's throw a little gold shimmer in there. Really wow them now. Okay. Let's go with a little... Whew! I'm going to have to brush that off. A little bit on the high points of your cheeks. Bridge of your nose, a little bit on your chin. Okay. To see that nice little glow there? The firelight's gonna catch that. Okay. And I don't, actually, you know what I would probably do? But you're getting the picture. We have the luminizer stick that comes in like a iridescent or opalescent, I think it's called, which is a whiter tint. If I was going to go with this Victorious, I would go there because see, I've got the different, I've got the golds and then these are almost cools. So you got a little contrast there, but I don't have that one. I only have the Benevolent, which is like a copper color anyway. And I used it yesterday, so I'm not going to use it, but you get the idea. You want to put some kind of luminizer or highlighter to just kind of have that firelight pick up that shimmer. Okay, and of course want to do my Epic, which is here. Gotta have Epic. So how many of you guys like to camp? I've been a few times. You know, I went, I was thinking about it today. I went whitewater rafting years ago, and we stayed in a tent in a campground, and we were there for like 2 or 3 days, and it rained the entire time. Friends of ours that were in the next tent over had a big leak in their tent. It was like sleeping on a raft in the water all night long. It was so miserable, and it was kind of chilly. We did the rafting, and the water was up, like they had these stakes along the river in West Virginia, and the water was up like 5 feet higher than it normally is. So the rapids were huge. It was great rafting, but we got done with that rafting. We're like, let's pack up and go. We were so waterlogged because you know you're going to be in the water rafting, but you don't want to be in the water 100% of the time. It was miserable. But, you know, we made the best of it. It was a fun time. I still have the video somewhere. But, oh, whoops. Got some mascara on my lid. But, I'm sure it's on the VHS tape, so I don't even know if I could watch it anymore. But we were the only raft out of all the rafts that never tipped over. Everybody else did. Couldn't believe it. All right, so there's my Epic. One coat. Let me get my little boo-boo off of here. If you guys ever see these, I think I got these at CVS. These are great for little mistakes. They're little pointy. This end's pointy, this end's flat. Like a flat Q-tip. But I love this pointy end. It saved my butt that first time I tried that winged eyeliner, because I could do the liquid eyeliner and then I just kind of fix my little mistakes. So these are a godsend. See, I'm just going to try to get that mascara without smudging all my eye makeup. Let me use the dry end. Oh, lordy. That's what happens. Okay. I got it. Just used the pointy end, got it a little wet with my micellar water, which is fabulous stuff. And then I just took the dry end and kind of dabbed it. So, don't even have to touch up my makeup. That worked out great. Okay, now, lips. Let's go with this liner. You guys haven't seen me do a liner yet, because I'm really not too good at it, but we got to complete this look here for our campfire, okay? So, this one, I believe this is Posh. Yep, this is Posh. And I'm only doing this because I want to give my lips a little definition, because I'm going to use a lip stain. Because we're going to sit out at the campfire and eat and drink, and who knows how long we're going to be sitting out there. With the lip stain, it's going to stay. You don't ever have to reapply it. Okay, so there's my Posh liner. Just to kind of give a little bit of an outline there. Okay, and then this is my Sappy lip stain. And look, it's almost like a water. It looks like Kool-Aid in there, okay? It's liquid. And you can put as many coats as you want. I'll show you what one coat looks like. And that is that's Sappy, and one coat is just gonna barely stain your lips. You can almost kind of see my lips through there still. You see, that's the Sappy. See that when I go, you can almost see my lips through there. So if you just want to like a sheer red, once that dries, that's not going anywhere. That's going to last me all day long, or all night long if I'm out by the campfire. Okay. Let that dry, and I'm going to put one more coat so you can see what one more coat looks like. You've not been camping in a long time, Vicki? I haven't either. The older I get, the more I can't stand bugs. In my last house, it was lizards. We had a brick house, and for some reason, the side of the house that was facing, the side of the house where the door was facing the hot sun. And, well, actually, it was at night, I would come home, I was working nights then, I would come home at night, and the outside light would be on, and they would be all around the door, stuck on the brick. It just grossed me out, and I would have to, like, I'd have to, not look. I'd get out of my car, and I'd, pretend like I didn't see them, and open the screen and go in the house. and they didn't move or anything, but they're so creepy looking. I don't know. And we got some in the house at one point. I freaked out. I screamed my head off. And that's only like 2 miles from here. But this house, I better knock on some wood right now. This house, we've had just a few, nowhere near as many over there. But for some reason, that kind of started me along the path of I don't like anything creepy crawly. Anything. So, therefore, would not be a good camper because obviously you're out in nature with all the bugs and crickets and snakes and all that. Now, I could do like my girlfriend who has a camper with a microwave and a TV and an air conditioner and a bedroom and a shower. Now, that's the way to camp. I could get into that. Okay, so there is two coats of the lip stain. And as you can see, you can put as many coats as you want on. It's just going to get more and more intense. Sometimes I'll do 3 or 4, but you better make sure you like it because it's going to be there for a couple of days. So, but that is my camping look. Look, I've got my floppy hat. Because it's on the list. Gotta have my floppy hat, right? I've got my sunscreen. I've got my bug spray, for sure. I've got my list here of everything that I need. Marshmallows, Hershey's, and graham crackers are at the top of the list, a priority. Where's my glasses? Lord, it stinks getting old. Oh, thanks, Sabrina. I'm trying to do a camping glamping look. This week we're touching on different vacation topics and different looks for whatever it is that you do in the summer for a vacation. The colors match my outfit. Yeah, I kind of planned it that way. I got my Harley shirt on. My boyfriend has a Harley, and I kind of thought if we went camping, we would take his Harley, but I don't really know if that would work because I don't know where we would put all this stuff. I guess then we'd have to have a trailer or something. I don't know. Hadn't thought that far ahead, but I do have my list of all my stuff. But yeah, floppy hat, gotta have my rug, gotta have a grill or a tripod for a fire, metal coffee pot for the fire. Oh my God, absolutely. Now my girlfriend has a Mr. Coffee that she just plugs in her camper. But if I'm like actually camping, not glamping, then I better have something where I can make my coffee. Or else I am just getting in the car and driving to Starbucks. So no more camping for me. I'm hitting Starbucks. So, so cute. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. So that is my camping, glamping look. And I hope that you enjoyed it. You can try any of this. I mean, the point is just to have fun with it, okay? So I asked you guys to give me suggestions for what you do for vacation because for me, it's almost always the beach. I don't know, but there's so many things you can do in the summer. So just tell me what you do for fun, if there's something you do every summer, and I will create a look that I think works for that type of vacation, okay? All right, well, thanks so much for watching, guys. I so much appreciate it. Everybody have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow on Hump Day. Good night.